What's up, you guys? This is Jay Ransom from Both Guys Entertainment. Now, I'm here to bring you my top 5 games that I think deserve a sequel. Now, there was a lot of games that were near and dear to my heart, so it was hard to choose which games I think deserve a sequel, but I had to pick 5. So, I did. Now, let's get into it. Number 5. Fighting Force is another beat-em-up adventure game. You choose between 4 characters, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. Mace, Elena, Smasher, and Hawk. Now, you could pick up weapons that enemies drop that you recently killed, from bats to hammers to crowbars to pistols, assault rifles, shotguns. With the guns, you're a little bit overpowered, but I believe it's 2-player co-op. Me and my brother would play this game so much, like we would beat it. I say we beat this game like 20 times. Like, it was just that fun. The gameplay was just so simple. The story wasn't really interesting. You just go, you work together to take down a criminal mastermind. Each have wronged each of the characters in some way. You go to different areas ranging from skyscrapers, malls, military bases, and the secluded islands, such and such. Now, I would definitely love to see this as a sequel. Now, if they spruce up the gameplay a little bit more, made it a little bit better. Not like Fighting Force 2, I believe that one was terrible. I actually love this one better. It could be a solid top and give it a decent story. Then this game will be golden. That's why I would like to see a sequel from Fighting Force. Number 4. Chaos Legion is a third-person hack-and-slash video game developed by Capcom. The story follows C. Weinhardt, I believe I'm butchering his last name, with the Knight of the Dark Glyphs, whose quest is bound by the commander of the Order of Saint Overia to find his former friend, Victor de la Cruz, who has stolen a book and you gotta stop him from using it to release his evil spirit, Azrael, and destroying the 3 planes of existence. The gameplay is action-based like any hack and slash, but what sets it aside from the other are the Chaos Legion. You summon these type of demons that help you fight off waves of monsters. You enter one room, barriers are put up, and you gotta destroy the enemies to move on. Sometimes you gotta find the key from a specific monster. But yeah, these legions have special moves, charge moves. Some are ranged, some are like used for a shield, and others for power. Like, you can level them up by using that legion in battle, and they get stronger and stronger. And also, some enemies you can defeat just with your sword, but it's good to level up your legion. I remember this game being hard as fuck, and it took me and my friend a while to beat it, but it's very satisfying and requires some form of strategy to beat certain levels in this. But yeah, it was a really fun game. Just the whole legion system, just obtaining new legions, that was pretty cool. And mixing up the combinations to make new attacks. That's why this is at the number 4 spot for games that deserve a sequel. Number 3. Power Stone is a 3D fighting game where you and another player fight. You go into these 3D worlds. The whole world is interactive. Like, you can pick up fucking lampposts to chairs, I believe cars, all kinds of balls, all kinds of shit to help get the edge on the opponent. But what stands out is your super moves. Your super moves is what really does the damage. And you pick up these gems that are different colors. And these gems, i.e. Power Stones, are what gives you your power to help you get an edge in the fight. Like, you could be getting your ass whooped, but you get 3 of these Power Stones, you will change the tide of the battle. You can use your super ultimate attack, which does like I believe it kills you or it almost leaves you dead with this ability. It can't be missed or blocked, so you gotta be careful when you use it. But yeah, it's a very fun game I played growing up, and I never really got tired of it. It's a pretty solid title to have in your library, and I would hope that they consider making a sequel in the future. Number 2, The Bouncer is an arcade beat 'em up. The story follows 3 bouncers: Sion, who's an older version of Sora from Kingdom Hearts all grown up, Volt, and Ko, on a mission to rescue their friend from a solar technology megacorp named the Mikado Group. Like any megacorp, one take, man. Like any arcade beat 'em up, you move from point A to B to C fighting enemies, sort of like Tekken 4's adventure mode. Some levels you'll fight bosses. You gain experience by fighting, of course, and earn BP in the progress. BP is battle points. You use that to level up your character. The better your grade or rank, the more you'll level up. The more XP BP you get is used to level up your character. To increase the stats, acquire new moves. You got your highs, your mids, and your lows to mix up the combos. You can juggle your opponents such just like Tekken. Not only do you keep your level and moves for your character, but playing with different characters in story mode, you'll see different cutscenes. So say like at the start of each mission, you can choose between 3 who you want to play. So when I was playing with my brother, we switched. Like his favorite character was Ko, mine was Sion. We'd beat all parts, specifically choosing Sion for that part. We'll see different stories. This time, let him be first player, and we'll see Ko. We'll see story cutscenes, and we'll unlock new characters that way. Because there's some parts where Ko was alone, and you'll see different stuff. So yeah, it was pretty. The replay value is pretty high. Like I say, we went through it like 8 times, so we could see every cutscene and unlock every character. Now, after you're done with the story mode, you can play versus. There's versus mode. It's up to 4 players. There's survival mode. You fight waves of enemies. Horde mode with you and your friends if you had a multi-tap. And there's am I missing something? I think I am. There's one other mode, I don't remember. I think it was like you fight bosses. But yeah, it was a fun game. It was short, don't get me wrong. It was very short. You could beat it in like 1 sitting. But that's why there's a lot of replay value. I wish Square Enix would consider remaking it, making it longer, sprucing up the voice acting because it was terrible in this game. And making a better story out of it. Because this is a solid title. Like, I love this game. It was the best money I spent growing up. Make a sequel to this, please. And yeah, let's move on. Number 1. Onimusha is an adventure hacking / video game. Now, if you grew up in the 90s, you know what Onimusha is. You know what it's about. It stars an Oni, well, a demon hunter who has the power of the Oni and use that to defeat the demons, basically. And then some dude who always trying to fucking destroy the world. But my favorite was Onimusha Down in Dreams, because that one, for the first time, you could do co-op. You had to enter a cheat, I believe, to do it, but it was pretty awesome. Now, when you defeat enemies, you could use this soul charge thing to draw in souls. We had green souls for your health, red souls for your XP, which you use to level up your weapons and your character. Each time you level up your weapon, it gets stronger, and you learn a new move or a different charge move, and it helps you out. Yeah, so I think the purple one, the purple souls, they increase your SP, which you use for your like special charge attack. This is a pretty dope game, and not really much to say on that because it's pretty straightforward. But if they make a sequel, improve the voice acting, better graphics, come on, because even on the I seen way better PS2 games had better graphics than Onimusha. But Onimusha was a solid title nonetheless. That's why this made my number 1 spot. And that's the end of the top 5 games that deserve a sequel. Now, that's the end of my list. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video. You know, it'll help us get our hot water turned back on because we're struggling. Comment if you like my list, if you agree with it, or if you didn't agree with the list. Let me know your top 5 games that you think deserve a sequel in the comments below. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.